Hey guys, back again with another collective reading. Welcome to all the newcomers, the newbies. Okay, so I'm going to get straight into it. We've got spiritual bully, paying a hitman, then we have bereavement, short illness and living room in reverse. So this could be somebody involved who you may have lived with at some point, but you no longer live with this person, or you've not lived with this person under your roof for a long time. Spiritual bully, paying a hitman. Okay. They think they deserve to be treated with respect after stealing. So it's something to do with robbery. Quite possibly armed robbery. Okay. Spiritual bully, some sort of spiritual theft also. That could be theft of energy, theft of household items, materialistic things. Could also be some sort of insurance, his thoughts, a little child. So this is a father figure, okay, who's been doing this to his own son or daughter since a child. Okay, we've got great happiness in reverse. This father figure doesn't want his own child to be happy ever, always spiritually bullying his own child throughout their full life. Success in love. Doesn't want his own child to be successful in love. Then we've got gaining a lot of money. Then we've got sad news and meetings. So these family, and we've got rich, good gentleman in reverse. So this masculine is not a rich, good gentleman, yet he's gaining a lot of money. It's a planned hit, okay? So not just spiritual hits, okay? An actual planned hitman. They've been meeting with maybe other family members, friends, okay? Oh look, we've got a corrupt judge. We've got a corrupt judge, here he is. Works at local courthouse near me. Corrupt judge, alright, yeah. So we've got a corrupt judge involved, taking DNA samples to leave at a crime scene. So we've got a corrupt judge involved, okay, trying to take that light out. Jealous of this divine masculine, divine feminine's path. Could be waking people up, okay. We've got something to do with astrology, connection to the divine, connection to the universe, something surrounding taking lights out. It's all premeditated. It's all been premeditated because they've got a corrupt judge involved and people in areas. They're paying some sort of a hitman. This judge, corrupt judge, has ordered some sort of DNA samples to set up for crimes, to leave at a crime scene. They've been meeting up with these corrupt lawyers, judges, solicitors, corrupt hospital workers, you name it. So they could already have a piece of your hair, some of your nails, like what they have of mine, free, okay? Clothing, alright? Clothing. The family have planned a hit in order to gain lots of money, and they've even wrote out what they're going to read out at the funeral, and they're putting on fake tears. So it's all premeditated. They've all practiced how they're going to act when the news comes through, if they are successful. If they are successful. The Luciferians, oh look, corrupt judge, I can't even make it up. Luciferians, corrupt judge involved, who's been taking DNA samples to set the person up who they're doing over for crimes they've not committed, leaving their blood samples there, hair samples there, nail samples, trainers, shoes, boots, socks. It's all been premeditated, alright. Could be linking to corrupt Freemasons. We've got Dark Warlock, okay, who's also using black magic on court cases. He could have received 9,000 to £1 million in order to participate in this, which is a lot of money, so he's going all out, aren't you, you dirty fuck? He's going all out, the dirty fucker, helping these family members. Could be from the north side. Some of these family can be from like north, okay? Could be from north, okay? Something linking to Spain. Trying to gain respect by stealing. Linking to Spain. This spiritual bully, hitman group, gang, cult, coven, whatever they want to call themselves. Secret enemies. This corrupt judge, alright, has been using voice changer apps, been ringing the person up who they've stolen from and put hits out on. Cocaine dealer, theft, crack, all that shit. In debt with drug dealers, okay, so they got in debt with some sort of drug dealers, okay, surrounding this connection. So they wanted to gain all this money, forced power of attorney, corrupt judge's help. Ain't you, darling? Yeah, he has. He's been helping. Also, best friend who secretly hates this masculine or feminine is involved. Pill popper, drug user, abuser. So it's linking to drug trafficking. Look, we've got a nurse, carer involved. Nurse is involved, I can't even make this up. Alright. Offshore accounts. Some of these people are not but hillbilly rednecks. Talking pure shit again, alright. Been calling people up over the years. Voice changer apps. Voice changer apps to try and intimidate. We've got assassin here. So they've ordered assassination, an assassination attempt. Look, putting hits out. So it's multiple. Multiple. Someone's garage could be getting raided in this connection. Wanting to knock people's confidence. Okay, so they may think that you have some sort of high self-esteem and they want to knock your confidence out of people to cover the backs. Could be jealous that you don't follow the crowd, alright? You're a leader, you're not a follower. It's pointless any of these being seen as a leader, although he's in some sort of leader position and he's been abusing that because he's corrupt as fuck and he uses black magic. Yeah, he does. And because he's a Luciferian, yeah, and he's a dark warlock, anyone who's been doing dark magic and doing some sick satanic fucking shit, yeah, and doing all this shit, he's involved with it because he's involved with gang stalking and actually putting hits out on the person who's speaking out about they've got a lot of money taken from them. Okay? But this father figure doesn't want to see his own child happy. Always been stealing from everywhere and putting hits out on people. There we go. That's what you're doing, are you, darling? Hiding evidence. Playing mind games and thinking it's hilarious. Thinking it's hilarious, do you, darling? They've got no angelic protection, alright? Again, harassment. Harassment. This could be fake accounts, okay? Online, on social media, making a fake account, alright? Then deleting their account after it. Also, getting hold of somebody's number, ringing them round the clock. They was doing this to me years back. And I mean years back, constantly ringing me around the clock. Again, legal documentation, hiding evidence, which is legal documentation, because they've used black magic all over legal documentation. They've been putting the wrong person under false investigation, which is scapegoating, alright, linking to a church coven, want your destiny swap, alright. We've got the good cops who are gathering evidence, okay. We've got a good prosecutor there, empath via narcissist, and then we've got narcissist here, so they're all narcs. They're all narcs, alright? They're all narcs. Stuck in their own illusions. So they've created that many illusions, confusions, alright? Got the person put under a false investigation, done a shit ton of black magic, linking to a church coven where they're all actually Luciferian, but they'll sit there and they'll have the balls to talk about Jesus. Yeah. But they're not actually, if you go to these covens, church covens, alright, and you think that they're going to pray to the Most High, okay, and they're stood over you, they go, oh Father, say the fucking prayer, the hand goes down, and then boom, there's a shit ton of demons and devils getting conjured to attack you, because a lot of them are Luciferian, alright, they pray to the devil, they're already soulless, alright, they've sold the soul to stay in this sort of power position, alright. Not all of them, but a lot of them. 1133. Not all of them, but a lot of them have sold the soul to be seen as some sort of leader. They've been doing binding spells, 8 of Swords, and sacrificing, and it's persistent because they want that destiny. Then we have justice. Then we have the 5 of Cups. They want to lose some sort of evidence, yeah? They want you to lose sight of justice because of all this. They've done binding. They've tried to sacrifice someone persistently to get them locked up. And again, they work in the justice system. They're all under judgment for what they've done. 1212, that has been illuminated. What goes on in the dark will always come to the light. They're very mean, they're very possessive, alright. He's took hold of some money. So 1 minute his bank account's at a certain amount, and the next minute he's depositing a cheque for £1 million. Oh, is he under judgment? Yeah. And they've been meeting up secretly, scapegoating the person. Is evidence growing? Yeah. Evidence is growing. They could be attacking a high priest. High priestess. Attacking a high priestess because he's jealous of you, darling. For once you just wanted to have a nice little party, did you? With your pals. Yeah. So basically, they're trying to send someone towards the masculine or feminine, even children, to date them. They're playing a game, okay? We've got Baphomet type of energy here. Playing a game. They do Baphomet rituals, alright? They think they're really powerful with these Baphomet rituals. That's the truth. They're committed, yeah, to ending people who know about this, or if they've stolen some money, yeah, they want to put hits out of that person. Do a funeral, act all sad because it's already been planned out by family and everything. They're all, yeah, 6 of Cups, people from past. They've already been writing out what they're going to write at the funeral and go, oh, we're absolutely awful what happened, but it's fake. It's fake. And again, it's linking to one of these corrupt church covens where they're going to go to, yeah? And they love to bring that spirit of death. We've got Scorpio energy and Libra there. So it could have been a single mother for some, alright? Single mother for some, and they've attacked a single mother. And that's what they love to do. Single mothers, alright, who do it on their own, with the child or children, they get gang stalked to fuck by these sick fucks. 2 of Swords. And then when I speak the truth, they get real angry, and they attack a motherfucker like me. Yeah, they do. They attack the youth. They attack the innocent, alright? This is what this family's like, who do nothing but play games. Several times they've been caught. See, this person could be on their own. Several times, yeah, they've been sneaking around, okay? Sneak attacks, rob, steal, alright? So they're in a state of lack and they've been really mean and possessive, holding on to materialistic things. That's been exposed, and they could be putting money in offshore overseas accounts, depositing that in offshore overseas accounts. Offshore overseas account. Archangel Michael is bringing that to light. Offshore overseas accounts, alright? And what these people do, yeah, is they will find people who are on the earn a lot, alright? They will bump that person off. They will steal all of their details, okay? They will open up a bank account in their name. Oh, they've been successful at this a lot. Open up a bank account in that person's name, alright? And then they will use these fake bank accounts to launder money, racketeering, money laundering, whatever it is, black collar crimes, white collar crimes, blue collar. And they cover these type of crimes up. Look, getting on the ship, does he want to go abroad, does he? Overseas, does he? Spain, could have actually tried to take a house off this person, or bought a home, a holiday home abroad, or this judge could now be on the run, could be going on the run, because he's been caught burning evidence, trying to keep it a secret. He's been caught burning evidence by the police, has he? He's been caught burning evidence by the police, has he? Ho ho ho. Because he's under investigation. Has he been doing blood contracts at local courthouse, has he? Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has. And yeah, he has. Wow. Being caught burning evidence by these undercover investigators. Again, there's something surrounding, maybe he's going to lose his house, his home, get locked up, alright? He's going to lose everything and have to pay everything back, what he's stolen, alright? If some of these people are still alive, because it's been going on for a number of years, they've done this to a lot of people. Could have an offshore overseas account in Canada. Psychopaths, that's what they are. Psychos. Sending partners towards this masculine or feminine, yeah. God for clout. Oh look, I'm getting in on this sick, toxic stuff. Look at me. Identity theft. Watching from fake accounts. Crooked bailsman. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of crookedy. In there. A lot of crookedy. In there. Thought it was a perfect plan. This spiritual bully, spiritual hater group thought it was a perfect plan. Could be trying to fuck on off to Florida. Yeah. There we go, look. Thrashing people with Baphomet rituals. Thrashing people with these Baphomet rituals. Yeah, they need to find a decent hobby, which is not doing this sick shit. Because all it is corruption all day through work. Alright. Always, yeah, and then finishes, clocks off, harasses, linking to a corrupt politician. Linking to a corrupt politician, no, you darling. Emails, everything. They're getting watched. Could be trying to break free from these low rank cranks. We'll keep doing these binding spells, yeah. A lot of witchcraft, sacrificing, alright. He could have small eyes. Animals. Animalistic, like bestiality, stuff like that. Kidnap for material gains. So he's got involved in kidnap this corrupt judge. With family members, putting it out, gang stalking, nothing but a dark warlock who's been harassing the person who they've stolen from, alright, who they've tried to put hits out from, alright, poisoning, you name it. So kidnap for materialistic gains. A factory worker involved, alright, was probably using factories or something like that in order to stash the drugs. But these drugs are not your average, like, bit of weed. It's not. It's all these type of drugs what's been poisoned to fuck, alright? All the pills, all the drugs, alright? They're mixing chemicals and acid and you name it, yeah? To give you a right trip, and it'll make you sick the lot. It'll make you sick the lot, because I've got a fetish for killing people off, yeah? Doing insurance jobs, inheritance jobs, alright? If they're successful at bumping somebody off, they will then take their identity, because it's linking to identity theft, yeah? Open up a bank account in their name, if they've not already got access to their bank account, alright? Transfer money into their account, yeah? And then open up another, transfer it to that, transfer it here, transfer it there, yeah? Helping these corrupt family members kick the person who they've stolen from to the curb. Absolutely disgusting. It's a lot of money. Copycat. Could have straight up copy and pasted somebody else's work, expecting a new beginning. So whatever's been stolen, I'm just going to get that back, alright? All these corrupt people, I'm really sorry for what I've done. I just wanted to destroy you in the courtroom, yeah? Just wanted to destroy your life and put it out on you, yeah? Kick you to the curb because you think you're a big man. I think you're nasty. So they do this again to single women. They do this to a lot of people. Men, women, children, they don't care, right? But they've done this to a single woman. They got caught, you see, in the act, or they're getting caught burning evidence, alright? Getting caught running around trying to do these secret meetings, yeah? Getting caught out paying a hitman. Could have got his bugaboo or their bugaboo, hit woman involved and all. Yeah. Oh, can you just put it out on her for me? I know, but we'll split some money between ourselves, yeah. Licky, 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 licky. Licking ass. They've all been licking each other's ass, alright? They've got union pay, could be significant. Or something like that. Be very cautious around these people, especially my family members, yeah? Especially my family members and my so-called pals, because they're involved in this sick shit, in doing this sick shit, alright? They don't care who you are, yeah? They don't care how nice you are, caught. An expectation. They're not expecting, we've got court person in reverse, they're not expecting to be going up at court for all the sick crimes they've done, because they're trying to change like laws, yeah, so judges could just get away with absolutely anything, which is very dangerous, and I mean very dangerous. They've all been licking each other's asses in this, whatever they want to call themselves, you know what I mean? All been proper lapping each other out to get this job done, alright, poisoning the lot, poisoning them to death, it's out, paying it, man, spiritual bully, assassin, and they're like, yeah, they're like, good gentlemen in reverse. Oh, they're not. Hope, big water. It's like they're draining, not just that energetic field, okay, but if they're stealing any sort of work, they will take the work, but it's draining fighting against these people. It's absolutely exhausting, because it's non-stop sacrificing, Baphomet rituals, gang stalking, harassment, alright? They all lick each other's asses, constantly. Go on, do this job for me, yeah, but they're all under investigation. They can't do and falsify legal documentation and put someone under a false investigation, have them getting stalked, probably sacrificing, alright, to the devil, alright, stuck in illusions. Some of them wanted to clear up the drug debts, alright, because they could have been in drug debts. Someone linking to Spain or Florida or something like that, yeah. Psychopaths, Canada, quite possibly. You know, this could be places where they've travelled around the world, putting money into their accounts, offshore, you see. Getting in on kidnapping people for materialistic gains, linking to a dodgy politician who also is getting involved in this harassment because there's a lot of money involved. It's like, perfect, I'll do anything for this money, what's not even yours. I bet you will, you sick fucks. Alright? So it's a lot of money, and again, they've done this countless times over the years, and they've got away with it. Because they get away with it for so long, and you wouldn't suspect a thing, because you'd think that these people in these so-called power positions would never do anything like that, but would they? Oh yeah. So they've been putting someone under false investigation, having them getting watched and followed, alright? Meanwhile, they're all about taking power of attorney and keeping hold of this money what they've stolen, yeah? Spend on drugs trafficking, all the little side chicks, rent boys, the lot, licking each other's asses like fuck. Fake wannabes. Copycat doppelganger. So they've even got a doppelganger. The doppelganger, the person who they've stolen from. People who work in the justice system are involved in that, yeah. Oh, they are. And then they're trying to place this doppelganger at the scene of a crime. If they've got blood samples like they have of mine, okay? If they've got nail samples like they have of mine. If they have hair samples and clothes like they have of mine and household belongings, yeah? They're going to be like, oh, she was here, over here, yeah, and then there was running over here, and they were doing that, and there's that many people chatting shit. It's unbelievable. All for the love of money, what was not even theirs. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Oh, sir, if they have been doing this, you could be getting your name cleared. Could be getting your name cleared, yeah? Wanting to keep destroying what you built, tower. They're all up in their own head, you see. Yeah, dark witches and warlocks attacking. Weirdo there. Absolute weirdos. So could be getting your name cleared. Because there has been copycats, straight up copycat here, copycat there, and doppelganger. Posing to be this person, take on their full identity, put the real person under false investigation, do some sick Baphomet rituals and sacrifices, alright? Trying to find something to lock you up for, to shut you up. Oh my lord, you could have ended up with PTSD because of these fucking idiots, alright? But they've been planning stuff on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, what's the other ones? WhatsApp, maybe even Twitter, something, oh look, maybe even Twitter. Maybe even Twitter, something like that. Someone didn't want a commitment or something, but now they do. No. 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 I was saying no, because with all this going on down, and if there's a large sum of money coming back to the person who they've stolen from, it's pointless getting into this type of commitment, yeah, because this person's a narcissist. Oh, I should have committed to you before. I love you. Of course. If someone's coming into money, of course you're going to love them, innit? Takeaway owner, worker, poisoning food. So basically, you know, just eat apps. Alright, I've had it done to me. After they sacrificed me and my kids, God knows how many times, snatched my kids, bicked my hair off at Old Crown Court, alright? This judge and that involved. Yeah, so-called pal's like, what takeaway, where you getting it from? Mentioned it in a fucking idiot, you know, thinking, oh, they'd never do anything. They wouldn't, but they would. And then I ordered some chocolate fudge brownie ice cream, because I just fancied some Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie ice cream, alright? They sent me Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream, but it wasn't Haagen-Dazs. They squeezed all of the ice cream out, yeah, and then mixed poison with another ice cream, because it wasn't even Haagen-Dazs ice cream, so it was a cheap ice cream, yeah, because I knew it wasn't. I looked at the colour and I was like, no, and then I tried a little tiny bit, spat it out straight away, because the full tub was pure poison. And I mean pure poison, so they'd obviously squeezed all the proper Haagen-Dazs out, alright, and then filled it on up with some cheap ice cream, what was mixed with nothing but pure poison. And I mean pure poison. So again, because this is resonating with myself, yeah, my family, both sides, mother and father's side, yeah, they're not to be trusted, alright? My so-called pals from back at school and outside of school and college and shit like that, not to be trusted. They're all involved in doing this sick shit, all for the love of money, what's not even theirs, you see. They may claim to be Luciferians and worship Lucifer, alright, or may not even claim, but they may, in their groups, be Luciferian, yet they're bowing down to Baphomet as well. So it's anything low vibrational, because they want to get what they want, alright? They're very physical, very materialistic, very egotistical. They've got their heads so far up their own asses, they think they're going to get away with it. They're all lost soul. And again, they're under investigation. For poisoning food, the lot. Even maybe these takeaways are going under investigation. Yep. Acting scared after they kept trying to intimidate. I'm scared of this person. I'm scared of this person. Why? Oh, we're going to make up some fucking bollocks, aren't we? Tampering with evidence, yeah? And this narcissist is denying, stealing, deluded, they are, gaslighting. They're all out for blood. Blood rituals. Blood rituals. And the lot. Okay. They'll take you to some sort of hospitals, mental health, psychiatric wards, alright? They'll give you wrong medication to try and bump you off to cover this up, alright? They'll get your blood samples, alright? They'll mix your blood samples with God knows what. Oh yeah, they will. They will. And they'll even give you capsules, alright? Empty the capsules out, yeah? If you need antibiotics or out like that, and they put freeze-dried blood in there, free, like they have done with me, freeze-dried blood, and I've regurgitated it, and there was little see-through bugs in there with 3 legs at each side. 3 legs at each side. They'll go all out, and I mean all out. Someone with a round face could be involved. Yeah, they're lacking empathy or remorse because they're all a set of psychopaths and narcissists. They love to torture people. It's what they get off on. Some of them may be German, okay? Could be linking to like MK Ultra, alright? Linking to all this satanic panic. Because this goes back years and years and years and years and years. And because he's got away with it so long, yeah? Bang shit on the dark web, money ties on that type of shit. They think they're always going to get away with it. And as soon as they think anyone's on their case, whatever, they start burning evidence. And evidence, nah. And again, they could have tried to set somebody up for crimes what they've not committed, i.e. murders, yeah. All the sick shit when they've not, alright. So you could be getting your name cleared. Okay, these undercover investigators could be setting the record straight. Contracts. They do blood contracts with the devil. Now, you wouldn't expect these local courthouses to be getting involved in that. Caution. Because you can't even trust these fucking judges, these corrupt law enforcement, these bloody nurses, yeah, doctors, and you definitely can't trust this fake friend who was involved. Could be tired of the drama, because they like to start drama, and as soon as you start kicking on off, yeah, trying to defend yourself, they're like, oh, be nasty to me. Finding evidence, getting caught cheating, yeah, they'll sleep. Everyone's had them on the estate, or city, state, continent. Everyone's had this fake friend. Everyone has. Everyone has. But a good show, social media, yeah. Hotel, motel, sweet business pleasure. Been going to hotels, motels, meeting on up with these secret society type of meetings, meeting on up with other family members. Oh yeah, I'll do this sick shit. I'll take some of the money under the table. Take everyone on holiday and be like, look at us, we're constantly rolling in the money. But how? How are you constantly rolling in the money, darling? Yeah, because it's game over for these cranks. Really insecure was they? Real insecure. Real insecure. And going back to this father figure, doesn't want his own child to be happy in love. Now but fake apologies. Alright. Bank failure. Bank failure. Nothing but deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. None of these, except from these decent coppers, are to be trusted. So, be cautious. None of them are to be trusted. None of them. None of them. Doesn't matter how nice you are, okay? How polite you are, okay? I won't even go and have a brew with one of these. Could put acid, LSD, anything in there. And obviously, if you're not used to them type of drugs, you're tripping out like fuck. You're going to be shitting yourself because you're going to be thinking, well, what's going on? What's going on down? Well, where's the other cards? Which card shall I go to? Oh, look. MK Ultra, mind control. Mind manipulation, okay? Psychological abuse. Psychological warfare. A lot of gaslighting. A lot of them being deluded to think they're going to get away with it. Could be linking to someone who was in a band or a group. Alright? Feeding info back to the ops. Oh, she's on to us. She's on to us. Yeah. 30 to 40 grand. 30 to 40 grand. One of them received. 30 to 40,000 pounds. One of them received. Probably shifting that from accounts to account to account. And probably are. One of them could be working in car sales. Alright. Or some sort of like mechanic business. Alright. Working with cars. Alright, constantly pronging it. These lost souls. Look, a lot of lost souls. Could be a psychic investigator, if that's the sum. Going out, having some nice cocktails. Alright, with stolen money. Yeah, some lovely cocktails. Even 85 years plus, they've been involved in this. Now, but a set of clout chasers. Look, I mentioned poisoning weed. Poisoning the drugs. Poisoning weed. You can't even get weed from these people, alright, because it ain't no normal weed. It's the poisoned weed, and they're flooding that and pushing it out onto the streets, alright, and people can die. They're into organ harvesting, so literally, yeah, working in all areas, trying to cover it up. They take organs out, they monetize on that, they steal their identity, yeah, open up bank accounts here and here and here and here, put money in there, moving it from accounts to accounts to accounts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's not just Lucifer and Baphomet they're struggling with, it's Mammon as well. They're all about the physical, the materialistic aspects. Alright, but we all want nice things. We all want nice things, alright. Poisoning, weed, drugs again. Schemes are exposed. A feminine in this connection only wants a man for the money, so they just want to bleed the man dry, and that's a female energy. She is a succubus. She will suck your body down, alright? There'll be nothing left in your bank account, and I mean nothing left. She won't want to give you an out back or anything, alright? She just wants to bleed you the fucking dry. Oh look, Just Eat. Poisoning through Just Eat. Poisoning through Just Eat. Alright. Again, feeding info back to the ops. Could be linking to a pet shop, alright. So some people who got involved in this stolen money, hush money, fucking giving money on out, you know, drugs, the fucking lot, they could be popping on down to the pet shop. And then these copycats, not but copy and paste, want to slag the person on off who they're copied and pasted from. What a game. Sacrificing, I knew it was linking to sacrificing. So they sacrifice people, okay? Bounty hunter. Honestly. Getting psychic investigator, psychic investigator. They could be meeting at some sort of coffee shops. Oh, we're just popping, we're just going to have a nice little sandwich or a nice brew at this coffee shop over here. But they're going to other city, states, continent, out of town, alright, to get what done does. Fools performing rituals to get more fucking rituals done. Alright. Maybe local police force was involved in some sort of cover-ups. Then we've got suicide spells. Oh, we're just popping off here and they're getting suicide spells done. 4242, performing rituals, satanic rituals, family involved in setup, yeah? But these good police officers, these good investigators are investigating the karmics. Some of these masculine energies, they expect the woman to be the mummy and do everything for them, alright? So that's like Jezebel, succubus, incubus energy. Also, so these men will bleed your energetic field dry, alright? You'll be spiritually bankrupt because they'll take all that good energy off you. You'll be limp as fuck, I'm telling you. Your body will be limp. You have no energy. Then they go and give that energy off to God knows how many people, yeah? Bleed your bank account dry, alright? If they know you've got money coming on in, they're like, please, right? But they don't want to give nothing back. They just bleed you dry, alright? They'll take your materialistic things, alright? Anything that's worth anything, yeah? They'll pass it on around, and obviously if they're linking to this, and they'll be meeting up in secret, I'm like, oh God, grab that for me. They've got this, they've got that, have they? Grab it, bring it back to me, and it's all a sick game to them. Nothing but robbery. Then they treat you like you're dumb. Do you know what I mean? I'd never do anything of the sort. Gaslighting. I'd never do anything of the sort. Dark warlock again, spiritual assassin, and then getting onto an assassin because they're getting pissed off because they want this person to just go down. School teacher involved. Why not? I mean, you might as well get these sick fuckers fucking infiltrated into every area, but they do. But but they do. So even teachers, yeah, are under investigation for poisoning, stealing inheritance, insurance job, alright, straight up copy and pasting, where then reproducing it as their own and trying to bump the person off who they've stolen all the ideas and work from. Voodoo dolls. Yeah, can we have, you come on in, okay? It's been ordered by the court. You want to take your hair for testing? The big 4 pieces of my fucking hair off, they did. Yeah? They even give a piece of my hair to my ex who's been stalking me and sacrificing me and his own children. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, so stay strong. Yeah, did a piece for a voodoo doll and then another piece of my ginger hair, because obviously this was years back and I've dyed my hair a lot since. You try to set me up for like murdering little kids and shit like that and placing my ginger hair at the crime scene, aren't ya? Yeah, you are, you sick fox. Someone's 4'3" could be significant. This could be the height of a child who they're trying to do some sick shit to and all. School teacher involved in that, aren't they? I think there's some sort of fucking mobster. I think there's some sort of mobster. College teacher, involved tutor. Of course they are, because they infiltrate all areas. Mental magic, death spells, sending negative energy. Yeah, they've done it to me. You wouldn't expect to walk into a college and one of the tutors start doing death magic and all that on you, would you? So literally, they infiltrate all areas. Okay? I've had naught but death magic done from motherfucker at all college. Naught but fucking death magic. Unbelievers of God. Because they've got away with it for that long, you see. No way. They've got away with it for that long. I mean, Luciferian. Bow down to devil. Who created all of that? The Most High. Duh. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, look. Who created all that? Duh. I don't know. Creating illusions and confusions all the time. Do you know what I mean? They bow down to the devil, demons and stuff, yet they won't pray to Jesus, okay? They won't pray to Jesus because they think they're above Jesus. And that's why this full group is going down, alright? And they're getting taken down by God's army. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Especially these people at these churches where they're all supposed to be Christians or what have you, worshipping Jesus like what have you. Catholic churches where they're all, a lot of them are Luciferian, alright, and then all these sick fucks will go to these Catholic churches or Christian churches or what have you, religious places of worship, okay, where it's all about Jesus, but in actual fact they just try and hide evidence in there, hide guns in there, all these big men, yeah. 48, all these big men. So you'll actually see some of these fucking people walking into the church sometimes. Then they pop on and off and go do mental magic and suicide spells. Imagine going into a church there and wanting to find somebody who loves Jesus and in actual fact they're not but devil in a meat suit. Why do you think people don't go to church as much as what they should do? Because it's the devil stood there, yeah, praying to the Father of lies. You know what I mean? They don't go, oh, Holy Father, yeah. They don't say it in the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit or in the name of the Father and the Holy Ghost or what have you. They say, oh, Father, sprout some shit, put the man down. That's the devil and demons. Attack, 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 attack. 4949. because the dark witches and warlocks, not all of them, alright? Not all of them. Angelic protection. Okay, they could have took some boots. Alright? Or they're trying to fill this person's boots. Could be solving crimes. Cold cases. Poisoning the crack cocaine. Some of these people could have tried to get initiated into Freemasons, some sort of motorcycle cult, some sort of church coven, alright? Corrupt law officials, obviously, involved. And then they're popping off and do some glamour spells. And do you know what they all are? The Judas. But everyone was jealous of Jesus, weren't they? That he was a psychic, he was a medium, alright? He could cast out demons in his name, alright? He could foretell his future according to some biblical texture, alright? He even predicted his own death in some biblical texture. This is why they get involved in sacrificing people to the devil, yeah? Because Jesus was sacrificed. Lord Jesus, they're all Judas. But you'll see them go into this Catholic church, some of them. No way. Then they get involved in doing voodoo dolls, which is the dark side of the witchcraft, alright? Dark side. Very codependent on this person's energy, obviously, if they need to bleed people dry of their energetic field. But again, they do this to multiple people. They leaving a digital footprint. Could be some fake walls storing drugs and money. And then with these corrupt law enforcement obstructing, perverting the course of justice. RICO crimes. Going back to insecure. They could have a low self-esteem. So they've got involved in taking this money, doing some sort of inheritance insurance job, alright, poisoning hits out and what have you, because they didn't want to see this person do well. And they maybe thought, oh, I don't want him or her to be more successful than me. Let's do some confusion magic, eh? Let's chat some shit. Coming out of confusion. Germany could be significant. This is where this MK Ultra type of shit comes from as well, maybe. Some of it. CIA type shit. Oh look, I went past the 80s. Satanic panic was actually real, alright? But people who started to wake up to it, they put it out on the news that it's not actually a thing. Ignore them. Shh. Put it under the table, and it is. It is. Oh, it is. It is. I'm going to leave it there. This is extreme. It's extreme. Extremism. Extreme narcissistic abuse, okay? Satanic ritual abuse, alright? Robbery. Attempted murder and murders, alright? And what they're doing with all this is they just want a reaction out of you. So if you bite back, these ones who are abusing law for selfish gains, they'll get you locked up. Because that's what they want. One of these females are involved in this, trying to take some of the money under the table, because she wants a couple of mil in her lips, darling. I'll do out for a couple of mil. I'll do out for a couple of mil. They're that big you can't even understand what the fuck she's saying. She's going on out doing red fucking evil eye type shit. Alright? Evil eye. Yeah. Because she's so she also wants to get in. I'll stop doing it. She also wants to get in on sacrificing for spiritual gifts. She's off the wall. She's off her fucking head. There's that many people involved. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, thought he was best mates. Now but a fake ass cow, so they're out for a couple of low. Don't care it. Forgetting and stealing from anyone for a couple of mil. Of course you will. Out for a couple of mil. I'll give her this time to steal some ideas, hello. So basically that's, I'll get in on trying to steal some ideas and all. So I'm gonna try and do the accents. Out for a couple of mil. Yeah. Oh. So a lot of them involve the corrupt ones, alright? They are breaking their vows to like the Most High. They're only supposed to get in these so-called positions to serve to protect or serve to bring justice. And they don't do it, darling, because someone just wants a couple of mil. So they're out for that couple of mil. That's why the full group's going down again. These lost souls who need to turn to Jesus, but they're that Judas, they think they're above. And that's why God's army is taking them down, alright? Oh yeah. So, leave that there. And next time, I'm going to, they've been doing hoodoo a lot, you name it. So getting in on stealing money and then spending it on a fucking shit ton of spell work, mental magic. Don't listen to them, will ya? Nah, you're fucking nutter, mate. Absolute nutter. You're off your tits on fucking shit ton of cocaine and all that 24/7, what do you mean? And ain't it these sick fucks who's claiming to have their own mental health, and in some cases, right, because this is a worldwide thing, but then obviously in the UK, a lot of these people are on pit for their own mental health problems, aren't they? So there you go then. There you go. And there you go. Balding. It's probably that bald spell. Bald spell. Any friggin' spellware. So it's all been exposed, alright? Full group is going down because, well, why should that be up and running in this day and age? Why is it they're all licking each other's asses to try and get out of these pending charges? Because the schemes are exposed. And maybe they've all been licking each other's asses to get out of it. Some of these are gym goers, you might see. Look at me, big and burly, I'm at gym. Big and burlies. Yeah, some of these gym goers, they're involved. Romance scammers, the lot. I don't know. Yeah, be licking each other's asses. You know what I mean? Like proper motting each other out and stuff like that for nothing. They've been motting each other out for nothing. Because they're still going doom, darling. Aye, they're going doom. They're going doom, these compulsive liars, and then they use children to start fights and that. I don't know. You just... Honestly, this is why the kids need to be out of these toxic environments. So these ones who are involved, yeah, if they have kids or what have you, the kids are going to end up in foster care or up for adoption. Because to be around these people who perform these rituals and stuff like that, and they just want to destroy, yeah, people. The kids are going to go up for adoption. Or in foster care. Where's that? There. Alright, yes, I'm going to leave it. Send me peace, love and light.